Hello everybody, this is Candy Girl and I am here with another Cooking with Candy Girl video. Except I am not baking. Well, I guess you can say I'm baking, but I'm not baking any cakes or cookies or anything like that. No desserts. I am baking clams. Baked freaking clams. And this is my second time making these. So I've got a dozen here. Nice little clams here, nice and fresh, the big ones. So this is the first stage of it. Gotta boil them, get them open, and then whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the seasonings. Okay. First, I'm gonna season the water that I'm cooking it in. So I'm starting with some water here. Now with the seasonings. I'm starting with the salt. Actually, I'll start with the pink salt. Himalayan pink salt. Okay. Now, thank you to Weightless Wendy for letting me know this, which I didn't know that pink salt does not have iodine in it. And we know that iodine, and unless you're allergic to it for any reason, you need iodine in your diet. So therefore, I'm going to be mixing it with some Diamond Crystal all-purpose iodized salt. So thank you, Wendy, for pointing that out in your video. I would have never known, and I've gotten like more than half of this down by using this. So, all right, so I'm mixing the salt in the water because I'm seasoning the water. I'm going to add more water than this because you have to cover the clams in water, in your seasoned water. I don't think you necessarily have to season it because they have their own natural sea salt and whatever it is, but I just want some flavor in it because you got to scoop it out and chop them up and mix them all together, the breadcrumbs. So alright, so there's a little bit of the salt, the sea salt. Here is some iodized salt. I'm not going to do too much. Okay. It doesn't really need that much salt. It really doesn't. Garlic and parsley. Garlic and parsley. A lot of it. Ooh, the smoke. Okay. And onion powder, which is my favorite. I'm going to put a lot of that in. Alrighty. Look at that smoke. Okay. Alright, just using the plastic knife, I'm going to stir this up first. And then after I pour this on to the clams, and I'm going to put some, I want to make sure it's stirred up, some rosemary, some fresh rosemary. Sprigs in there and some wine and get them open. Now, I was looking up these recipes like last month or whatever on YouTube trying to find a video about it. And everybody had their own version. I didn't want anything fancy. I just wanted a good basic baked clams recipe. And different people do it different ways. Well, it's nice and thick. And we don't really want it like that because you want it to be more watery, but I'm going to add more water. This was just to get it started. The seasonings and stuff, okay? And if there might be too much salt, that'll be okay because I'm going to water it down anyway. Yeah, so god damn it, I forgot where I was going with this. Something about finding the recipe. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So, here's the rosemary, dried rosemary. I'm going to put a couple of, make sure it's not moldy or anything. I don't know. Let me see. I had this since last month. Seems okay. Alright, I'm going to just throw some sprigs in there. 1, 2 sprigs of rosemary, if you could see that. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to add some more water to this pasty seasoning mix that I did here. Stir it up more, and then I'm going to pour it over the clams. Oh, yeah, now I just remember what I was going to say. They said to bake them, boil them for about 5 to 10 minutes. My clams did not open up in 5 to 10 minutes when they made this before. It took more like 20 to 25 minutes. Now, I know they say if they don't open up right away, whatever it is, and they're probably old, whatever it is. I took the chance. I let them cook for 20 minutes. To each its own. I baked them. All the clams opened up, scooped them out, and it came out good. Didn't get a stomach ache. So, that's that. Alright, so I added the water. Here it goes. Now it's more watery consistency. And now I'm going to pour this in, the seasoned mixture, over my clams. And this will get the flavor in. Okay, I need some more water, of course. See, there's that seasoning stuck in the bottom. So you just gotta pour enough till you cover the clam, so. Alright. Alrighty. Pouring some more in. And there's still seasoning in there, so I'll just scoop that in too. And I'm just going to put a little bit more because it's still not covered completely. This is what's left of the water in the pitcher. Just enough. Alright. I believe. Okay. So, now they are all in there. See if you can see this. Bring the camera down to you. You can see that. Okay. It is covered now. Alright. Oh, and the white wine, I'm using Pinot Grigio. Alrighty. Last time I actually used red wine. I had this one. I didn't use it because it wasn't open. I'm like, figure. It came out pretty good, but it just looked weird because everything turned red in the pot. You know, the clam meat, the clam shell, whatever it is. They all turned red. So I'm going to use white wine this time. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to use, I guess, let's see, a cup. Yes, that's a lot. Maybe I'll go with half a cup or so. 4 ounces? Okay, let's go with 4 ounces. 4 ounces of white wine. There we go. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more. I should have went with the full 8. So, you can add as much as little wine as you want. But I'm going to add more because I want to really taste it. Alright, now we've got our covered clams. Okay. I'm going to recork this. Alrighty, so here we go. There goes. Let's try to see this. Get the camera right. Where are we? Alright, there goes our seasoned clams. I'm going to boil this for 7:15, 7:25 to 7:30. Hopefully, they'll be open. All of them will be nice and opened up by then. And we'll be back to finish it up. After these are open, I gotta open them up, break the shells open, and well, you'll see. All right, we'll be back. Hello, everybody. Okay, so we're back. We got our clams. They are open. Let's see if you can see them. Okay, let me just get the camera on. So there they are. They are open. Okay, so there's my dozen of clams right there. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the camera. All right, so I'm gonna just put these back to the side, and what I'm gonna do right now, is I'm gonna make the mix that goes inside, minus the clams first. So we're gonna do, actually, no, I'll pour the breadcrumbs in. And you're supposed to use about, they say about 2 cups, but last time I used a little bit too much breadcrumbs, so it was a little bit kind of, I don't know how to say, breadcrumby. I don't know. I'm going to use a little bit less. It was a little on the dry side. So I'm going to use about, I guess I'll say about a cup of breadcrumbs. And I'll add more as I go along. So we got the breadcrumbs in the bowl. That's just a little bit for now. They said about a 1/4 cup of melted butter. Some lemon juice. I get that. I don't have any fresh lemon right now, so I'm going to go artificial. So I'm going with the bottled, whatever. Just splash of that. And I have some already sauteed onions and garlic right there. So Sorry about that. Be blocking the camera, you guys. And I got some mushrooms. I'm just going to go with the canned stuff because whatever. It's quicker. So here's the mushrooms. Sorry. That's the mushrooms. Okay. I didn't use mushrooms last time, so I'm going for something different. I'm doing mushrooms today. And I have a nosy cat watching me. Trying to open this with a really crappy can opener. So sorry I didn't have this ready, but I'll have it open like in less than 30 seconds. Okay, I'm just draining it now. Summer, get out of the kitchen. Out! Get out of here. Out of the kitchen. Cat's in my way. She's in the kitchen while I'm trying to cook. Alright. So, here's my canned mushrooms. You don't have to put mushrooms in if you don't want to. I am doing it because I like mushrooms and I want to do something a little different. I also don't like oregano. And that's supposed to be like a staple when you make stuffed clams or whatever. But I'm not doing it because I don't like mushrooms. Okay, so I'm stirring it up. So there goes all the filling. I think I definitely need more breadcrumbs. And you're supposed to put some Parmesan cheese, some shredded Parmesan. I didn't have it this time. At least not the kind I was looking for. They had the grounded one, so I'm using Romano cheese. However that's going to taste, we'll see. I'll probably sprinkle it on top. I don't think I'm going to add it to the mixture. Okay, so it's a little too wet. See that? So I'm going to add some more breadcrumbs. To kind of dry it up a little bit. I don't want it too dry. Alrighty. And the last thing I'm going to have to do is add the clams. And that I'm going to have to chop up. Take it out of the shell. Okay, so it looks pretty good right now. Here we go. I'm going to push this to the side. And now we must take care of these babies. I gotta take them all out the shell, break them in half, break them open. Ooh, retain half the shell. And then that half is what you put the clams back in and then bake it. So you see that? There we go. There's a big clam there. So what I'm gonna do is break it like this. And then I have a scissor, kitchen scissor, and I just cut it. There goes one half, and there goes the other half. And I'm gonna take that clam out, put it in, take all the clam meat out, and put them in like a. I'll put it in this thing with the on the side. I'll put it in here with the cup with the butter that has the butter in. I'm gonna save the shell, and I'll do that again with all of these. And I'll be back with it all out the shell, and I'll be back, okay? Alright, so we've got all of our mixture with the Romano cheese and everything. The chopped up clams are in there. I scooped them all out. Here I did almost, okay, let me put the camera down this way. So you can see I stuffed a half of them. I'll try to get this camera right. Sorry about that. It's all crazy. So there's the rest. And yeah. So we're going to take like a spoonful of the mixture here. See that? Put it in this shell, like so. I mean, you could overstuff them if you want to. They're not really necessary. So there we go. See? I'm going to put that in there. I think I overstuffed them last time I made this because I had so much mixture And then plus it was a little dry with the breadcrumbs, so there's a little bitty one there. Summer, don't come in the kitchen. Keeps on trying to come in here for some strange reason. I don't know. Alrighty, we're almost done. I got a big old shell right here. And I'm gonna just make this with a salad, you know. To me, I mean, this is usually an appetizer when I go to a restaurant. I get this as it is an appetizer. It's in the appetizer section of most restaurants. I order a dozen, or sometimes I'll order it with a soup, and I'm full. I mean, I literally get full off of stuffed clams, so this is a meal for me. But I'm just going to add a salad with it, and that's that, so. And I'll be happy. I mean, it's got all the stuffing. You got your veggies in there, your stuffing. I mean, your breadcrumbs, which kind of fills you up more. So you have extra stuffing here, and I have extra shells because obviously the top half. I don't think I'm going to fit it all in this round pan. I'm actually using a pizza pan. So, yeah, because it works the best for me anyway. I'm going to this extra filling though, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit the extra. Maybe I can get one extra clam on this shell, on this pan. This one needs as much as possible. That's the good thing about this. You buy a dozen clams, but you get more out of it because you got the top half of the shell. So, that's the cool thing. So, almost done. I'm going to get one more shell. And I just hope it's good. Well, my mixture anyway. I tasted a little bit of clam meat itself, and it tasted pretty good. So that wasn't overly salty. I wasn't sure how I was doing on the salt level, but I guess I did pretty good. Okay. I actually have room for one more, so one little one. Let me see if I can find a little one over here. Alright. I found one little shell. So I put a lot of onions, and it wasn't even that much. It didn't even seem like that much onions when I was cooking it because it was like a piece of an onion. But when it's all in the mixture, it's a lot, especially the mushrooms. So, alrighty. Got an empty bowl now. How many clams we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So, let me turn the oven on. I forgot to preheat the oven. Sorry about the noise, guys. Alright, so the oven is on. Let me show you what this finished tray looks like. Okay, if I can try to get this in the shot. Oh, it's hard to do it with front-facing camera. There you go. You can see that? Okay. So, there it goes. Alrighty. And, oopsie, my phone case got clam on it. Okay. Alright, so this is going to go in the oven. I believe, I forgot exactly what it was. I'll look it up when I'm done with this. I guess 15 minutes, I think. You don't want the clams to overcook because it was already boiled for like 20 minutes. So they get the longer you cook the clams, the chewier they get, and you don't want it's hard to chew the clams when they're too chewy. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. Let's see if I need to sprinkle anything on top. No, the cheese is in there. I am gonna put it in the oven. Okay, guys, here we go. Boy, I'm stupid. I just forgot. I gotta put olive oil on it. So, I knew there was something missing. Because the only olive oil that's in this dish, excuse me, is the olive oil I sauteed the onions and garlic in. So I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil on it. Oopsie. Alrighty. Spilled a little, but okay. Alright, now this is going in the oven. About 350, I believe. I have to look at the recipe again, but it's going in. You can see that. Hard to see. Going in the oven. Yes, I believe about 15-20 minutes. You just want it to get kind of... Oh, my camera's getting kind of blurry. Okay, it's out of focus. Okay. It's in focus, it's out of focus. It's going back and forth. So, I believe 15 to 20 minutes. Don't quote me on that. It's easy to look up a baked clams recipe online, you know, or YouTube videos like I did. 15 to 20 minutes until it looks nice and baked and kind of crusty on top. And yeah, and I'll show you what it looks like after this. And here is the finished product of our baked clams. Don't they look good? There they go. So they look made just right. I think I might have overbaked them last time I made them. So, you know, there's always a trial and error when you make these things. It's only the second time, but they look really, really good. Can't wait to eat it. And, yeah, that's it. So these are my baked clams. My take on it anyway. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys make these or not, or if you've ever made them yourself, your way of doing it or whatever. I like to hear these things. All right, this is Candy Girl. Take care, and thanks for watching my video. Stay sweet. Peace out. Bye.